Hiya! Hopefully by now you're going to have quite a few fish ready in pairs using various techniques to colour them. We've got painted ones here. So just a few tips on joining them together. If you want to just do flat fish, then just glue the two together. You might have a little overlap, but we can trim those later. They do need a bit of weight. So if you've got a heavy book or something, you can put them under a heavy book. We're going to string them up, but we can sew our string in at a later date. Now this little one, I've put some fins in. I'm not quite sure what colour I want them. And I've just used diamond shapes, piece of card, cut at an angle, and then you can pop it in and you can always shape it and colour it later. So that one's worked quite well. Again, I could change the shape of the tail there, put an eye on, and away he goes. So that's a couple. Now with the larger fish, you can pad them out. You can make a pocket. I've started on this one. I've glued the tail together and I've just glued under the belly. And I'm in the process of doing this one. I'm using pegs because you want to get a really good seal. You want the glue to really stick well. And then you'll have your pocket that we can stuff later. Now, a word about some of the recycled cardboard you're using. It has a shiny surface. I've glued one before now and it's come unstuck. So what I'm going to do is just score, cut little lines into the surface. We're not going all the way through. We're just raising the surface. So I've got a little penknife here and I'm just scratching in where I'm going to put the glue. You could do the whole fish, and I'm crisscrossing. Now that will make the glue stick better. If you haven't got a little sharp knife, maybe a little pin would work just as well. Careful, don't prick yourself though. You want to do it on both sides. And then I've been asking you if you can source some PVA glue. It really is the best glue for sticking paper together. A little paintbrush. We're just going to glue one side, glue the tail, and then you're going to do a thick line under the belly, like that. And then you're going to line it up. And then you're going to peg it. Or you could put it under books, but pegging is really better. Or you could use a little bulldog clip just to get a really good squeeze on them. I'm just going to nick these ones. There we go. Now you need to leave that for a good hour or so. So we're going to do this in stages. So pop it away, let it dry. And when you come back, you should have a fish with a pocket. Now, you could bend this a bit just to make the cardboard pliable. Not too harshly, just little movements. It just loosens up the fibres and then we can get shape to our fish. You only need to do it on the body of the fish. I'm holding my fingers very close together as I do it. I don't think there's any danger of tearing it. So the filling for the pocket, I've got a little bit of kitchen roll here. I'm going to just make it into a loose shape and pop it in. Now you could lose toilet roll, but it's not very hygienic to go into the toilet and get a little bit of toilet roll, is it? So maybe you could take off a few sheets of a new toilet roll before it goes into the bathroom. So only a little bit there. You could experiment with how much you can put in, and then you want to seal it. So again, a little bit of glue, and if you wanted to put a fin in, now's the time to do it. I'm going to pop one in there again. If you wanted to put one in the bottom, then you would put it at this stage here. Now make sure it goes in the right direction. So you just pop it in, peg it down and leave it. Very important not to come to it too quickly. You want to let it seal for quite a while. There we go, I'm nicking the pegs on here. There we go. So we're going to leave those and see how they get on. So there we go, getting exciting now. So have a go. As I say, you can put your fins in and you can decorate them after. Okay, see how you get on with that. And I'd love to see any photos. You know, you can send them in and we can put them on the website. Okay guys, enjoy.